collective energy reading. Let's clear the energy before we do this so we can have some chimes, so we can have a clear, fresh energy. Alright, let's see what it's saying. But all I don't know why I got these songs in my head saying, it's got to be perfect. It's got to be worth it. Too many people, and I'll always be. It's got to be. Don't know why that song in my head. It says, the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? So you're that light. You are that salvation. Somebody could be asking, looking at you as their light and seeing you as their salvation and saying, what I've got to fear. You know, one of them, it's got to be perfect. It don't have to be perfect. It's just got to be worth it. So why are they going to fear something? So they could be coming to you and saying, I'm not fearing. Can you be my salvation? I need salvation. Wait on the Lord and keep his way, and he shall exhort you. So they're just waiting on the Lord, gaining this knowledge, gaining this wisdom. It's guiding people, guiding you to be able to get that way, to get that awakening, to get that understanding, to overstand the situations, people, places and things, to have that higher vibration, that higher knowledge, to be able to evolve, to think, empower, to love, to act and to move with the righteousness. Because you are my strength, I watch for you. God are my fortress. So you are somebody's strength. Somebody's watching for you. You could be watching for somebody. You are the Most High God within inside you is your fortress. He'll be guiding, protecting, enabling, assisting each one of us on this life's past journey. It's not easy. We have to go through those dark days to be able to find that lighthouse, to go into hermit, to gain that knowledge, to gain that wisdom, in order to be able to take action for ourselves. Because when you're taking action for yourself, you're doing it because it's self-awareness. So you're gaining that love one another with brotherly affections. Outdo one another in showing honour. So some of people gaining this wisdom now, gaining this knowledge, and wanting to be able to come and show you affection without doing you. They want to be able to come and honour you now because they could have been taking advantage of you. And now they're saying it's got to be perfect before they come towards you. They've got to enable themselves to be perfect, because they've got to make it be worth it before they're coming. I have set the Lord always before me, because he is at my right hand. I shall not be shaken. So you just know the Spirit of the Most High God is in your right hand, in that right side of that right side of that brain, getting that awakening, gaining that insight, gaining that spirituality, that completeness, that left and that right side, that yin and that yang, that balance. So you could be this yin and this yang, this balance, this divine feminine, divine masculine. Is gaining that stability. They're gaining clarity. They're gaining inner standing and healing at this time. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. So they're feeling these energies now. They're guarding their heart. You could be guarding your heart, because you're feeling the emotions feeling and flowing from your heart, because your heart is connected to your soul, and that is the window to the soul. So you're identifying these individuals you're thinking about, is identifying about their self. They could be having an awakening. You could be having an awakening. You could be awakening your soul and to the things that you're needing and wanting in life. Somebody could be awakening their soul and seeing you as their light. Let go of the past. What is done is done. Shift your state. So they could be asking you now. They're looking for salvation, for you to let go of the past, because they love one another. They love you. You could love them. And it's just that wanting to come and show you that honour. But before they can do that, it's got to be perfect. They have to let go of that state of mind. You need to let go of that state of mind. Because remember, you have the power to create the life you desire. Your actions today shape your reality. You live tomorrow. So the reality that you're living tomorrow, you're just waiting on the Lord, because he's keeping the weights and he's exhorting you. So you're just gaining the knowledge, gaining the wisdom, changing the mind, changing the way how you think, changing the way how you act, because you've set your side before the Lord, because he's at your right hand. So he's giving you that wisdom, that awakening. He gives you that connection to the divine, to get that interconnected with the divine, interconnected with your divine partner, to get that awakening, to give that messages, sending the messages to the brain. In order to manifest a happy life, you need to be clear about what you want. Trust on your own abilities, your intuitions, and your inner wisdom. So now you could be trusting on your own intuitions and your inner wisdom, listening to the heart, because the heart is everything that you do, it flows from it. So a change is coming in your life. Keep your focus on your life goals and strive towards achieving them, knowing that success will ultimately be yours. So you're just striving towards the goals that you're achieving and wanting in life, knowing success will be yours because you're going towards those specific goals. It's what you're manifesting, it's what you're creating at this specific moment in time. Because dreams do come true. Look at me, babe, I'm with you. You know you gotta have hope. You know you got to be strong. So dreams do come true. You got to have hope. You got to be strong. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose. You always learn. So you're always learning through these lessons, because it's a lesson to be able to grow, to get wiser, to get better, to get stronger. Yeah, you get shaken, but somebody's thinking of you at this specific moment. So you've got to lose those lessons, but someone's thinking of you. They're sending you love, because today is your day. Today could be your day. You're learning something. You're getting stronger. You're getting wiser. You're getting better. You're gaining a bit more knowledge, a bit more understanding to overstand certain people, places, situations, and things. You're going towards your dreams. You're asking the Most High God to be able to show you the wisdom, the understanding to overstand. You're looking at those lessons. You know that you win some, you lose some, and just take it day by day. So you just win some, lose some. You're just taking it day by day. You're letting go of the past and knowing that your dreams are coming true. And I am full of positive, loving energy. So you're full of positive, loving energy. And pain, past is pleasure. So now you're looking at pain and past, it's pleasure, because you're identifying, you're giving gratitude, because it's a sign of noble souls. So you're just giving gratitude for that past, because that past pain made you become that specific individual you are today. It made you honor, it made you learn, it made you grow, it made you glow. And it says, in the middle of difficulty lies opportunities. So it made you grow. So you know you had to be loyal to yourself. You know you had to take action. You had to move with your heart. You continuously moving, because you know those opportunities was lying ahead. It's all within inside of you. Don't wait for happiness to come to you. Go out and get it. So you just win some, you lost some, but you always learned. You went out, back out, went and got it. You took action. You moved with your heart. You was being creative. You was out there speaking, being your true divine self. And it says, life is a journey, not a destination. So you knew you had to take this journey. You had to give thanks. You had to identify the people, for the places, the situations, things that you wanted, some things that you had to let go of, certain things that you had to learn. You had to ask certain people and certain things to get through these difficulties. You had to look at your own dreams. You had to give your own thanksgiving. You had to start knowing that pain was pleasure, and having that true knowledge in your dreams. And they were given to you for a reason. So you have the knowledge within your dreams. They was given to you for a reason. Every specific gift, skill, thing you do, that was installed within inside of you from before we was even born. The Most High God delivered us. He gave us these skills. He gave us this understanding to overstand certain people, places, and things, just for us to get through this life. And it's a magical mind. My mind is magical place, and it is full of creative and inspiring ideas. So you're just full of being creative, you're being inspiring. Somebody could look at you being creative and being inspiring, just from letting go of the past and looking at those difficulties what lied ahead, and you just found opportunities through those difficulties, because you had that celestial harmony. You found your balance. I am honoring with the universe, and my soul sings celestial joy. So you're just connecting with the universe. You're moving with the unknown. You're having your third eye activations. You're just continuously moving with love. You're being graceful, joyful, and enabling yourself to continuously keep on going, because you found your sacred space within your mind, and you create an honor sacred space with and around you to enable you to be able to think positive, transform the way you're thinking, manifesting, creating, building, enabling, supporting yourself to achieve the spiritual goals that you need to be able to do. Enchanted spirit. My spirit is full of magic and wonder, bringing enchantment to my daily life. So you're just bringing enchantment to your daily life. Just continuously staying positive, learning from the things that you've lost. Continuously keep on moving, thinking and staying positive and true to oneself. You're doing your daily intentions. Let's see what the daily intentions are, because you do daily affirmations just to stay positive, because you're waiting for the happiness to come. Because even though certain things haven't happened, you just trusted in the divine. Just let me know. I've got the cards up. No, I didn't. Trusting in the divine. So you'll just continuously keep on moving, knowing that dreams do come true. Too many here. So you must be looking in, witness the present. So you're witnessing the present. You're getting comfortable. Someone can see you getting comfortable. Somebody could be getting comfortable and taking action towards you. They could be looking at stability. You could be looking at your stability at this specific moment in time. And being creative, speaking, being active, having that third eye activated and open and ready to witness the present moment and just speaking and connecting to the divine. And you just have to identify those changes. You could have looked at uncomfortable to get comfortable, looked at the stability. You had to make positive changes. You had to gain some insight. Somebody could be getting uncomfortable, having instability. They could be looking at their stability and being determined to come and take action towards you. And they could be looking at you and identifying a possible change and I welcome change and give myself permission to evolve. So you could be giving yourself permission to evolve at this specific moment in time. You could be moving with your heart chakra, being creative. You're using your solar plexus to manifest and create the things that you're desiring and needing within yourself. You're willing to take action, to make these positive changes, to keep on moving forward, to gain that insight. And that could be using your spirituality, and that could be looking at different religious aspects, values, inner standing, to overstand situations, people, places and things. That's enable you to be able to love yourself and be creative. You're being pleasurable, and you're just using, and you could be romancing yourself and being sensual, being connected to be your inner self at this specific moment in time. 27, this is my ideal self. So you could be getting into your ideal self. You could be changing, connecting to the divine. You're witnessing the things from the present. You're getting in tune. You're manifesting. You're meditating. You're gaining the wisdom. You're gaining this fruition. You could be just getting that philosophies and higher education, getting into your Zen at this specific moment in time, finding your unique balance. Gaining inspiration while you're finding your balance. So you could be finding your balance, making positive changes for this present time. Somebody could be looking at you, gaining inspiration and seeing you just balance in your Zen. And they're ready to be able to come because they're ready for these renewals and a fulfillment. You could be ready for a renewal and fulfillment. Somebody could be coming to speak to you, gaining inspiration. They could see you. They could be connecting to the divine, gaining that intuition. They're gaining all this knowledge. They could be looking at the structures, the public image. This could be a masculine energy coming towards you. You could be in your masculine energy, connecting to be able to receive. So it says, I receive. 11, so you could be gaining balance. Somebody could be wanting to come and have balance with you, because I deserve for my desires to be met. It is time for me to receive. So you could be willing to gain in balance, gaining that inner standing to overstand people, places, situations and things, changing, gaining your inspiration, meditating, getting connected with yourself, being ready to receive the love, the joy, the peace, the inner standing, to be able to overstand people, places and situations and things, for being vulnerable. You've had to understand it, or you've been vulnerable. You've had to enable yourself. You've had to take your mask off. Somebody could be taking their mask off and being vulnerable to be able to come towards you and let you know about their heart. You could be being vulnerable, feeling within your heart. You could be making divine interventions. Divine interventions could have happened and taken place for you to make you know where you belong, finding yourself that sense of belonging in your soulful relationships within your life, to make you identify certain things that was limiting knowledge, limiting wisdom. You have to sit down, you have to gain your present knowledge. So somebody you're thinking about could be sitting down, gaining that present knowledge, present wisdom, to be able to come towards you, to activate their self, to let you know and speak their heart. They're getting meditated. They could see you meditating, making positive changes, and in this present moment in time. It said children. Your connection with children is part of your life purpose. So you could be connected with children, somebody from your childhood. This could be somebody from your childhood. This could be your child. You could have a childlike spirit and be so creative and joyful and be connected to the divine, being innocent and pure at this time, feeling joyous. For a marriage, someone could see you or know you from a child. You could have this marriage. This could have been an inspiration that was connected to you from a childhood, and you're just connected because the fairies join you in celebrating a wedding bliss. So a wedded bliss. So you could be connected with the divine. You could be marrying your left and your right side of your brains to be able to receive the inspiration. Somebody could be coming and wanting to come towards you because they're feeling childlike and they want to be able to come and have a marriage with you. They could be getting inspired and wanting to set their courage and be in that childlike spirit to come towards you for a marriage. Birthday. This came out in the previous reading. So from a child, you was divinely connected. You was connected with your left and your right side. You was already merged. You had the fairies. You was already connected to the spiritual guides and the ancestors. But there was something significant about a birthday because this came out in the last one. So a birthday holds a significant answer to the questions. This came out in the last reading on the page. So what is the significant answer? It says new career. So you could be gaining a new career because your work focus is shifting in the positive and new and successful directions. So your work career could be focusing and moving because you're gaining inspiration. This is a witnessing in the present time that you've received all of this knowledge. You're gaining that marriage because you're connecting now. You're getting connected to your heart chakra. So you've had to make some positive changes within yourself, within your life, to be able to gain this inspiration. You've had to start meditating. You may need to start meditating to be able to get this message because you've got a magical mind. Look at that. Wow. You need to admit your true self and your true feelings. So you could be looking at your true self, your true feelings. You could be in your home and you could be moving to a new home. Somebody could be committing themselves and being honest with yourself and only know what it is that you really truly desire. And moving is a step in the right direction. So you could be looking at moving, but you may need to be a bit patient because you have to wait in perfect timing because your wish is granted. It could be happening in the summer. You may have had to walk away. Somebody could be walking away and get some exercise. So you could maybe need to go outside, get some exercise and get stronger and begin to feel stronger. Somebody could be needing to get stronger and paying off debts. So debts will be paying off. Flower power. Spend time with flowers. Connect with the essence and increase your personal healing power. So you could be increasing your power at this specific moment in time and your love life. Basis on questions involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Easy does it. So you could be getting married. Something could have been a child. Something could have happened in autumn. You're having healing. Healing, healed, healer. You could be a healer. Somebody could be coming towards you for healing. Love life. Something with your love life, childhood, past life, carer. You could be a carer. Somebody could be wanting to come to marriage with you. Something significant with a birthday. Birthday and gifts and skills and abilities. Let's see if we can get... Let's see the spiritual animal one. See if that is children. It says armadillo, protection. From a child, you've been protected from a child. You've had these gifts. You was able to receive these gifts because you have always had this divine inspiration from a child. Something changed. Maybe a relationship. You are entering a phase where in order for you to be in alignment with your intentions and co-create your best life, you may have to be discerning and say no to many things that have been holding you back in the past. So something from your past life, from a child, has made you hold back. So you could be one of them people who always say yeah, yeah, and be at peace. So dolphin, peace, marriage. The gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for good in everyone and strive to bring peace to your life and to those around you. Trust your intuitions and rather than overthinking things. So something in regards to a marriage, someone could be coming in, you could have had a marriage, this could have been a past relationship, this could have been something from going in and connecting to your childhood to enable you to give peace, but from something from a relationship you had protection, but some people tried to not bring you peace, they tried to dismantle you, they could have been trying to disrupt you from celebrating and having a true marriage. Reflection. So birthday, giraffe. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making decisions. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. So something is significant in regards to this birthday. So you could reflect on your birthday. Somebody could be looking forgiveness. You may need to be able to forgive yourself or others, because if you are feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. So you could have some anger in towards your birthday relationship. This could be a childhood. This could be things that was blocked from you from a childhood, from feelings from a relationship, past pain. And you're being to be able to forgive, to be gentle with others. Snake, transformation. So you could be going through a transformation. Somebody your feelings going through a transformation, and you will be shedding old skin. So that's letting go of those emotions. That's letting go of any heartache, hurt and pain, being using your magical mind, continuously moving forward. Just somebody's thinking of you, so you could be letting go of this person who's thinking of you. This could have been somebody you had a relationship with. This could have been hurt, but you was protected. That you and it was going into your own peace, because now you've had to go back and reflect. This person could be reflecting on you. This person could be looking and soothing the process. So they want to make sure to take intentions and make their intentions be clear, that you move forward with hope. So they want to be able to come, because they see that the bigger picture in transformation is something bigger and better. Change in the wind, and you are at a certain, or the center of it all. You are the catalyst. So that's why I got that song. So somebody wants to come towards you. I can't remember what the backside song was, but they won't be able to come towards you, but they need to be able to make their self right. Let's see, because we're just being nosy in people's business as well. I feel like I'm doing in tarot. See, Spirit, to a source. So you've got to make a decision. This King of Pentacle, you could be the King of Pentacle, ready to make some decisions. This King of Pentacle could be looking at you and making the finances. This is a businessman who's coming in, who's got possessions, who's looking at you, holding his swords. You could be in the sword. You could be in your mind. You could be in your thoughts. You could be gaining intellect. This person could be gaining intellect, gaining action, and wanted to take action, looking at the power to make a positive change, but not knowing which direction to come, or how to come, or which way to come, because they're trying to sort themselves out. The Hangman. So they're in the Hangman, but the Hangman's in reverse. So they may be releasing themselves to be able to get out of that Hangman, to be able to come towards you in this Chariot. So this is releasing themselves. There's somebody's made a decision. They're coming towards you. They have got to get up, gotta get up, gotta get up, got you, baby. This person's coming on the Chariot. They're coming towards you. They could have been in making decisions, 3 of Pentacles. They could have been in relations, chatting with people, doing certain things with people, in their mind, working with communication, siblings, looking at intellect, neighbours, education. They could be gaining some wisdom, some knowledge. They could be working with other people. The Page wants to be able to come towards you, because now they're gaining willpower. They're looking at their creativity, and they're trying to think, how am I going to get there? Let me have a look. Now they're coming like a Knight of Wands, because they're coming in fast and furious, because they could be feeling like they've been left out in the cold, in the 5 of Pentacles. Or you could be feeling like you've been left out in this 5 of the cold, this Pentacles, because that past, as what is done was done, and you could have been feeling like it's done, but you're loyal. Somebody could be coming like they're in the 5 of Pentacles, loyal, with their dog at the side of them, coming there ready to take action, but they're slowly moving. They could be coming in sad to have the 10 of Cups with you. So somebody's coming in, because somebody's thinking of you. They're wanting forgiveness. They want some transformations alongside you. They're looking at you and wanting a new career, because they're looking something with the moon, emotions. They'll be looking at their emotions. They're looking at the way how they feel. They're looking at this true security. They're trying to take instincts. They're identifying. You could be this feminine energy. They could be getting into their feminine energy to come towards you, because you could be in hermit. They're in hermit. They're in their thoughts, and they're looking at the 8 of Cups, because they're feeling all those things that they was giving out to other people. Now they could be wanting to take action and be the magician to manifest you. You could be manifesting somebody else back into your life. They could be trying to come towards you and take action towards you. What's this? Let's have a look at the foundation. So let's have a look. The Paradise Found. Right, so it says presence. So this could be in the present moment. Somebody's coming towards you. They could be gaining insight. You're gaining this insight, connecting, trying to connect all the dots to get yourself and spin off that spinning wheel, to be able to walk out of that gate, to be able to come for you, because somebody's having that self-mastery. You could be having that self-mastery. Somebody's kind of gaining this understanding about love and romance. They're being creative. They could be coming towards you in their childlike spirit. You could be coming towards them, because they're coming towards you with joy. They're coming to take action and success. This could be coming to show you love. They're using their third eye. They're being creative to come towards you, because you just remember your self-worth, because someone's coming for renewals, fulfillments. They could be doing endings. You could be giving endings. So let's see what's in my bag. Stays out my bag. I hope it resonates with you, my G, because sometimes, whoa, you feel like, whoa, you don't even know what you're chatting sometimes. But I suppose what comes out, it's meant to come out. Spirit makes it come out. All for a specific reason. All must be something. All must be a bit of knowledge. All must be a bit of wisdom that we all specifically need. So let's see what come out my bag. It says, find your place in peace. So you could be finding your place in peace in this specific moment, letting go of the past, letting go of forgiveness, forgiving other people, places, situations, things, because if they knew better, they would have done better. You're finding your own joy, you're finding your own peace, you're finding your inner standing to overstand situations, people, places, and things. So you received the manna of the philosopher's stone. So you gained the knowledge, the wisdom, the inner standing from the Most High, because you've got that magical mind. So you face that manna, you gain that manna. So a man shall think, so a man shall be. Love, light, please. So you're just thinking of love and light. Somebody could see you as love and light. Somebody could see you as joy. You are that joy. So you're in that proper manner. A could be significant. Manifesting good. Keep quiet. Keep quiet, because other people want to manifest and create and take your stuff. So somebody could be manifesting you. They've got to keep quiet. They're going through the transformations because they're seeing other people working against you or walking towards you. So they've just got to keep quiet. Look at that wand and think how the backside I'm going to go, and just come in like that Knight of Wands. Whoop, 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 quick, because you're attracting what you be judging. Know what you be judging. So those people who judged you, they're going to be attracting that bullcrap and the things and the positive things, because you're manifesting for good. So those people who judged you are just gaining and judging and manifesting what they've been judging, because mind is matter and mind is the body. The body is the mind. So think about what you're speaking, saying and doing, because when you're projecting these things towards other people, coming right back to you. So what goes up goes down. It's duality. The principle manifests in the creation of destruction of the world, rise and fall, and nations' lives, history of all things, and material state of man. So you know about rising and falling, that's duality. The history state of man, for what people put out there that portrays you to enable you to be that individual that you are, and letting you know that what you're putting out, you're going to get back. So a man shall think, so a man shall be. He thought you was going to bow down and fall to his words. Nope. Nonchalant. No response. So people thought you was going to bow down and fall to their words. Nope. Nonchalant. No response. Fucking that broke boy, bitch. So that's what they're doing, or they be stating. Don't be lies in what we may see. So don't in what you see, because certain things that you see, you have to see it with your third eye, that spiritual eye. Strong as our ear. So you're strong as F-R-A, just taking it, making it, breaking it. Body in a poor elf. It is also impacts the spirit to connect with the inner spirit. Detox for eat on one fruit. So detox, you just eat one fruit. Shambhala, intuition of the heart. Bearing love and serving high vibe energies only. The West, mind. The East is the heart. Right? You know the East is the best. Yes. Analyzing my feelings, transforming them to joy. So you're analyzing your feelings, you're transforming them to joy, you're having that self-mastery, you're in that presence. So you've analyzed that. Those other people, those individuals you're thinking about are manifesting their feelings to joy, because they're looking at their self-worth, they're identifying, recognizing that I'm in love. So they're coming to tell you I'm in love, Kevin Gates. Turning pain into passion, I'm turning pain into passion. So they're coming now, that vertical point of excel. So they're ready to excel now. They see you. They're ready to come in because they're seeing that, ready to come in there at that vocal point. They're ready to excel with you. Because when you don't listen to your heart, it could get so clouded. So then when they're not listening to their heart, they was clouded. They weren't able to make these decisions. They play like proceeding in prayer. So they're sitting down in their pentacles now. They're praying to be able to come, because that's point and pain, turning pain into love, and all turning all these scars away. So now they're looking and they want to be able to turn the pain into love, turn all these scars away. They want to be able to come towards you. They're looking at you and saying, you're that 10 of cups. I'm looking at my emotions now, because they know more than you. They know more than you. You know more than them. They could be saying that. Someone could be saying that to them. They could be saying that to somebody else. You predicted this. Watch it all play out. So this person could be saying to somebody else, they know more than you, because you predicted it all. Watch it all play out, because you was dietary change. They could be looking at the dietary changes in their self, because you told them you're gonna have to change. They can't look at you the same way. They know you sense bullshit, so they know you knew everything. They're telling somebody, she knows me now. Don't, she knows. He knows you now. They know everything. You've connected. You've got your magical mind. You've had this from childhood. Your marriage, they can see you're connected. You're married to the divine. They can see you're fully, highly connected. You're that meditator. You're meditating with the divine and the spirit. You've had this connection from birth. It was down. It was ingraded. And you got a new career. You got new upgrades. So they can see that you've got, you sense bullshit. You smell that from miles away. Light bearing, indigo child, child of the Most High, spiritual being. That's why you smell it, because you were light bearing. You received your skills. You've had protection from the day you were born, and they didn't know that. You found your own peace. You reflected on the bullshit. You transformed and changed and made your own way. You forgave the people, boxed them, slapped them right in their face, in your head. How many times over you was metamorphing? You transfer yourself like the butterfly, because you had perseverance, and you knew you was going to your new beginnings. You just communicate bullshit because you know you got to look ahead of you. So you just do these things and you can't help it, because it manifests. It's revolving inside of you, because you looked at your ideal self. You was ready to receive that gift. You says, let me witness this divine presence. I can feel the presence of the divine shining through me, over me. I'm gaining my inspiration. Let's make these positive changes, because I am, I can, I will, I evolve, I attract, I enable, I support, I assist myself on my journey. Even though I'm vulnerable, I stayed calm, I was mindful, and I was make sure your strength and your weaknesses. So you was looking at the strengths and your weaknesses. You was moving like NASA to trick or deceive, brainwash you, and they looked at you and they thought, oh, they could do that towards you. You just knew, because you was that light-bearing indigo child. You was that celestial harmony. You was in your sacred space, so you was able to gain your knowledge and your wisdom. They couldn't do that towards you, because you was enchanted spirit. They didn't identify that, because past time, part-time job, part-time also, because you was on your part-time job mode, part-time also. These people could be on a part-time job mode, part-time also, in the middle of difficult lies and opportunities. So you had to put through the lies and put yourself through opportunities. So they could be on difficult lies and opportunities. They wanted to be loyal and wait. Don't wait for happiness to come. So you had to just, didn't wait for it. You had to go and hustle at the same time and go out there and get it. You had to find your destination in your journey. Continuously keep moving forward within yourself, because every word is coming from my heart. You knew it was coming from your heart, because you move within your heart chakra and you're full of positive, loving joy. And past pain is pleasure. So you made it become pleasure. You didn't make it become pain. You didn't become a bitter bitch. You got better out here in these streets. Should I stay or should I go? So you may have had to ask yourself that. And somebody could be asking themselves, should I stay or should I go? Because they're thinking of you. And they know sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. But you always learn. So they're thinking, do I go? Dreams do come true. I might move forward. So someone could be coming towards you to be able to come and speak and say, I got him. I got him snatched. So someone got somebody snatched. Auntie Peggy, Miles Ahead record. Wisdom comes through pain. When loved and lost again. To the heartache that becomes your friend. What you lost will heal you.